Good morning, everybody. Welcome in to another Roulette Rivals 6 match. Spin should be starting or arriving in around about 10 minutes. So, as usual, give you a little bit of a rundown of how this thing works. I haven't been up long, so you'll have to excuse me. Roulette Rivals. Yeah, each player picks a map. Each player bans a map. And you go into that map. If after 60 minutes nobody has completed the objectives, it's 1 point. It's the first of 3 points. And if after 2 maps, it's 2-all, decider is chosen by RNG where there is no time limit. And talking of completing the maps, you would get a spin, for example, Sapienza. You'd have to go into the map, kill Silvio Caruso with an explosive weapon as the mansion security, off Franny DeSanni with a loud SMG whilst wearing the suit, and then you exit the map with 5 stars, and that will get you 2 points. That's pretty much Roulette Rivals. Let's say Spin will be with us in about 9 minutes time, and Gunther will be joining me for this one, which is cool, because I could use some assistance this morning. It was a long day yesterday, but a good one. Anyway, we'll see in a bit. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Roulette Rivals 6 console brackets, loser bracket round 2. The second attempt at this match with Soviet versus Dubov. SovietDubov versus Kobalt. And we're going to Sapienza, and then we are off to Dubai. The banned maps are Colorado and Santa Fortuna. And for this matchup, I am joined by Gunther. Gunther, say hello to the people, mate.
Hello, thanks for having me, Gordy. Appreciate being here.
No problem at all. I'm going to turn you up a bit. I think, can we get another check 1, 2?
Yeah, absolutely. Check 1, 2. This is me talking.
Excellent. I think that comes across quite well. The levels seem to be alright. I think we got some game audio as well, which is always nice.
Always lovely.
Yeah, you need that. And, so yeah. Up yours meme, I didn't mute myself then, so no. I think
so
I've
professional here.
Yeah, I think I've almost got that fixed. Okay, Kobalt finishing his little spin there in 4 and a bit minutes, so that looked quite good, whatever his spin was.
Didn't it? Timed out really well because the spin is about to go live.
Yeah, I mean you don't want to be cutting that too fine, having to replan way into the spin. I mean, obviously this is a console match as well. I don't know if the boys are on PS5s or PS4s or Xboxes, whatnot, but spin is here, and we have Silvio Caruso with a loud explosive weapon as the Bohemian, and Franny DeSanni with a pistol as the delivery man. That's a bugger getting the Bohemian, isn't it? Because you're way at the top there.
It is. Lots of back and forth, and it's a loud explosive weapon as well. So,
love
but
that.
That does leave the option open for a remote kill on exits.
It does. The spots you can isolate. I mean, you've got his natural route. If you I say his natural route. Story mode mission, you can take him up to the observatory, take him to the upper floor there if you really want. That could be a good spot. It might take people time to get there. It gives you plenty of time to exfiltrate. But the wrinkle here, let me say, is to get Franny. If you want to get Franny at the 2 minute and 30 mark, if you just want to isolate, then maybe start at the top of the clock tower to get the Bohemian. I don't know. Well, Kobalt is in. He's got his delivery man. He is looking for. He's looking for a quick Franny then.
Yeah, I'd say so. I think that both players are going to be opting for getting the delivery disguise immediately, because I think that they're both starting at the bench, getting delivery disguise, getting over, doing the isolation on Franny, and it's a pistol kill. So you can do that kill and basically just leave it, get your isolation, set up your explosive kill,
Sure.
and then head over to get the Bohemian.
Yep.
Oh,
and he's missed both his karma shots there. Oh, rip early from SovietDubov on the attempted delivery man pacification. Both karma shots missing there. He does go a bit side to side, so you do need to preempt it. Mr. Know-It-All there with some spicy hot take in the chat about having to isolate also in the disguises pretty much. Personally, mate, I'm going to be against that because, you know, that's kind of the point of Hitman, is you make use of all the disguises to play the entire mission. It's the kill condition itself, obviously, which is in the rule, but the setup, all important. All important.
Right, and that does seem to make like a kind of an unnecessary complication for something that can already be difficult. And part of roulette is kind of testing game knowledge, right? Testing game mechanics and your knowledge of them.
Yeah.
And that's not necessarily necessary that you have to do it the hardest way possible every time, and everything's a hostile or trespassing disguise, and then that's how you win the match. We see so many more draws that way.
We absolutely would, yeah. It would be so much harder to get them up. Oh, we got a rip from Soviet there.
Oh, he must have been starting to get just the slightest bit of spotted there. And
yeah, he took a shot on the security camera in the courtyard there, opposite the kitchen. Was a bit out in the open. You got those two guards talking about the rats under the beds, and yeah, like you say, he was under a bit of sus already, and performing the illegal action rapidly accelerated that. Kobalt going for this isolation on Franny. He's decided to box the guard.
Does he have a silenced pistol?
He's got a loud pistol.
All right, so I think
he sacrificed it.
Okay, yeah.
Sacrificed his silenced pistol in the loadout. You don't want to spend too long in here because that second guard will come in. Okay, so Kobalt taking her out to the roof for the loud pistol kill. Obviously, it can be silenced, it can be loud. There's no stipulation on this particular one.
Just needs to be a pistol.
It just needs to be a pistol. And in this case, he sacrificed his silenced pistol for a loud one, but gets a lovely... Takes two nice loud pistol shots from a very safe spot on the roof where there is no gunshot heard. Very nice game knowledge there. Very, very good to see. Okay, he's also shot the panel, which was the second shot he took, to get the Silvio isolation here. Going for an interesting one. He's got no calmers left by the looks of things. Meanwhile, Soviet...
He does have two crowbars. The poor man's calmer.
Both guards knocked out, green guns, and for extra flex, knocking out Silvio with the remote explosive. Beautifully done.
Wonderful.
Which body, Chris? Which body? Now, I've just seen SovietDubov is now on the roof. He is in delivery man disguise. He's about a minute and a half into his spin. He's got himself two crowbars as well. Kobalt has...
waiting for Franny here.
Yep. Well, looks like... Kobalt will be taking out the virus and now has to go all the way back out to go get the Bohemian disguise. Neither player has got the Bohemian yet. Branny, if you put her on the balcony, she gets found 95% of the time.
Really?
Interesting.
I did not know that.
Well, because I've had it 95% of the time. It works 100% of the time. It can certainly happen. And the extra wrinkle for me here, I think, is the fact that he has killed the virus. Now, whether people are going to go looking for Franny to say, "Oh, your pet project's dead," you might want to get on that.
Do they go look for her?
Do they go look for her now?
Voicemail?
Now, we had this the other day in a match with Coates, and I forget who he was playing. I do apologise to his opponent, but the Coates' frustration was what was shining through there. He was isolating Franny, or killing Franny, and taking out the guards. He was really aggressive with it, which was good to see. But because he'd gone up to get the katana, hadn't realised that those two guards that are in the attic, it starts their loop. You trigger their conversation, which is proxy triggered, and they start on a loop. And with that, they were finding Franny, and Coach just couldn't at that time work out what the hell was going wrong. She was getting found just as he was at the exit. Matty Spice, thank you, Buff. That's right. And he was losing his mind. I've never had this happen before. What the fuck is happening? And that was what it was. It was that one change to it, any other spins that he'd practiced that got those two guards moving, got Franny found in that spot. So maybe this time we're taking out the virus and still being in the map for that much longer by going to get the Bohemian. We could see a problem, but we're going to find out. Kobalt is now upstairs. He's in Scroobius Jib's attic apartment. That was a funky takedown.
Yeah, Scrooby's seizing momentarily.
Yeah.
After being knocked unconscious.
Okay, he does have to get rid of the... He's got a bit of camera trouble. He doesn't have a silenced pistol, but this is fine. He's in behind the guard and can take out the cameras manually. Not trespassing on the stairs, so he's fine to go down. No muffin boost.
So it should just be a straight exit.
It should.
At this point.
But he's got to hope that in that 3-second window between the kill and the exfiltration that Silvio is not found, because that is a loud gun. There are loud weapon. There are guns outside the doors, guards outside the doors, and he knocked out those guards and didn't box them.
Right. There's the kill.
There's
There's
kill.
Guns.
I think he's good. I think he's good.
I think that said green the whole time.
Look, green. He's finished, and he's in.
Stars. Yeah.
Kobalt takes it.
Admin confirmation.
Meme was happy with that. Meme is our admin for this one. So Kobalt takes it this time. Let's start a new prediction. GG's to Kobalt for reversing the result from the first attempt these boys had. This was an aborted match. They decided to reschedule. Kobalt was suddenly called into work. And last time Soviet had Sapienza, but this time Kobalt takes it. But because they rescheduled, everything was reset. It goes back to 0-0. Soviet with that speedrun boost down the side of the cliffs there. Awesome to see. I believe that was Fusk. Fusk found that one. It's put a very good effect by Moody. Moody and others now. Others are using that one. And Soviet looking for the stalactite. Having a bit of trouble just getting a tip. There it is.
Wow, yeah.
It could take several attempts, though. He was in a nice hidden spot and did have a silenced pistol.
Yeah,
so
he was absolutely fine there.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing, though, Buff. I mean, you know, the guys decided they were going to run it again, run it back. Soviet obviously still doesn't have the Silvio kill, but it's a moot point now. He just hasn't...
Yeah.
There we go.
I think
he's
that
got
he was aware.
Yeah.
He just was, finishing it out as best he could.
Yeah, he's got the notification now, and he's back in. Okay, so the spin will be with us in about 5.5 minutes. And it will be Dubai, which is Kobalt's pick. Kobalt taking SovietDubov's map there. Morning 420. Good to see you, pal. And so, yeah. Kobalt reverses his run of luck there. It was a harder spin. I forget what the spin was, but I do remember it being more difficult. The only real wrinkle on that last one... Oh, interesting. Misses the karma shot from point-blank range. Obviously,
Aimed a bit high for it.
He did indeed. I know the dart drops, but not that close out the muzzle.
Basically touching his arm at that point. Yeah, I agree, Buff Guy. I think it's a good show of sportsmanship.
It was indeed. Me, I'd have taken those 4 points and run. You wouldn't have seen me. I'd have been over the horizon, mate, all the way into round 3. You can call me all the names in the
right.
You can call me all the names under the sun. I don't give a shit.
That's how it works.
No, I don't know what I'd have done in that situation. That hasn't happened to me, so it's. There's a famous. There was a light heavyweight UFC light heavyweight championship fight between Chael Sonnen and John Jones. John Jones was the the dominant defending champion. And John beat the brakes off of Chael. And there was like a minute left in the first round, and the ref called it off like, yeah, I've seen enough. But with that, when they were interviewing John, his toe was essentially hanging off. He'd broken it because he was beating the crap out of Chael so much, he'd actually broke his own toe. The bone was sticking through. It was quite something to see. And so for years, Chael peddled the narrative, oh, if I could have just hung on 1 minute and 12 seconds, I'd have been named light heavyweight champion of the world. And they were like, you wouldn't have taken it, though, on that technicality. He goes, you kidding, boy? I'd have taken that 12 pounds of gold, strapped it over my shoulder, and declared myself the best goddamn fighter in the world. Last spin was Silvio for Luigi, Franny Loud Shotgun Plague Doctor. I don't know. I quite like that spin. I like that spin. I think there's a lot to it. I think that the disguises are easier. But then, you know, I mean, that's a preference thing, isn't it? It's a preference thing. Farmers from Barbados have cultivated a new type of spice, able to be infused into a USB stick and uploaded to a server. DJ Brownie, or Meme Junkie as he's known, has taken this spice and installed it into the next spin. Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah, I just want to remind you about the...
Does it rhyme with Assassin Dragon?
Ingram finally gets what he deserves.
The boys are doing some red gun runs for their
Now let's
match practice here. You love to see it.
I mean, if you're gonna red gun, might as well do it now.
That's the time to do it. Who are you? Smack. Okay. Definitely not a silent takedown.
Oh yeah, Gordy, I think you must have been sleeping, but the match that was earlier, Buff Guy and Speedster, I do recommend checking out the VOD.
I shall.
3 big maps, came down to the wire, was very, very fun to watch.
Who was playing? Buff and Speedster. Oh, nice.
Buff and Speedster, yep.
Buff was involved in another decider. Whoa, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, your nerves must be frazzled, man.
I mean, in the cast, I'm screaming at certain things that are happening, and Buff does not react. It's crazy. There'd be a big whoosh, and he'd just take it, and I'm just like, what are you doing? I can't handle it.
He's seasoned now. He's a pro competitor. Okay, the spin is here. Would you like to read it out, please, Gunther?
Absolutely. All right, we have Carl Ingram with an explosive accident while disguised as the assassin, and Marcus Stuyvesant with injected poison while disguised as penthouse staff. So that is a live kill for Marcus. So you won't see the traditional isolation in the hallway. Though we may see some variations because this is possible to do in that hall, in that stretch of kind of dead corridor anyway.
It is indeed, and you can see that Kobalt has started, or is planning to start, in the penthouse in the right disguise. So he can get down there in plenty of time.
Absolutely.
The assassin grab, that's a timey one, isn't it? You just gotta wait for him.
Yeah.
But it's the explosive accident. Now, propane flasks are not in big supply in Dubai that I'm aware of.
I think you're right, but you know how we can tell, Gordy?
I think there might be a website.
If we go to hitmaps.com, your one-stop shop for all your Hitman needs, you can look up exactly what items are where on Dubai.
That's right, Gunther. It's not just Dubai either. It'd be for any of the maps. It could be the bonus maps as well. Hitmaps.com is quite a versatile resource that you can use pretty much for any roulette spin. That's Hitmaps.
Gordy, how much would I pay for something like this?
I don't know. Personally, I'd be prepared to pay $9.99 a month for it, but you can get it for
that sounds fair.
I would say that was fair. However, you can get it for free.
For free?
For free. That's hitmaps.com. Anyway.
All right. Mr. Mike, we're taking commission, by the way.
Okay, Kovo and Soviet both in the penthouse disguise. Soviet's got himself a bit of camera trouble there, but nothing he shouldn't be able to handle. Marcus is now walking through that little corridor outside the security room. Gives him a bit of a bump just to steady him up there. Okay, and a karma shot on the guard. Here comes the Pokey Poo. Pokey Poo achieved.
Easy.
And he
out.
has the first kill.
Looks like we're seeing something very similar on Kobalt's side, but
Yep,
he's countered 2 guards. He's got to catch up to Marcus, though.
Marcus just through the door, but it doesn't matter. The door is opened. He is safe and done. No body found problems from there.
It's just a precaution.
Right, because it's all trank and poison, so
Correct.
they are good to go.
Pardon me, I do apologise. The one time I wanted to mute my mic and I didn't.
This is ridiculous.
All right, well, both seeming to head to the assassin now.
Yep,
Soviet has caught the assassin in the middle of the conversation.
Understood.
Kobalt has the propane flask. Now,
Oh, excellent.
this one here it would be dependent on the loadout. Now, a remote detonation on the on a Carl ISO could be advantageous here, because getting up there as the assassin is well, that's going to be hard work. So he is trespassing, whereas the
Could
penthouse.
always do the RP strat of getting Carl upstairs as the assassin, but that would just take so much time.
Or get the assassin close to an exit, get the assassin disguise close to an exit, go back up, penthouse staff, get that golf ball, because that's an explosive accident.
Oh, okay.
It will take a bit of time, but could work. Now we got a body found, and it is a knocked out one, not a sedated one. We got
Yeah.
a rip from Kobalt there.
Yep, there's a wandering guard who comes out of the security room. Meanwhile, Soviet's got his assassin's disguise. He's luring the guard over so that he'll open that door for him, so that he can slip right through.
Now will the guard open that door with
I
that
think if he goes forward
thrown item there?
enough, I don't
Not
think that'd be
quite.
hard
No.
enough.
Yeah, you're gonna. He's got a remote taser as well. See, so he does have the means to set up.
To set up a remote code, yeah.
He does indeed. Yeah, Soviet having a bit of trouble with this infiltration here. Camera's still up for of course Kobalt restarted, didn't he?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, looks like we're seeing the same thing from Kobalt here. He's gonna go for that Stuyvesant kill.
Makes sense.
Come on. Well, it's not like I haven't been out here. This is quite.
Yeah, really using the vacuum there when that guard is at the corner
Yeah,
is
yeah. The difference
that's
was
kind of causing him problems with the timing here. 'Cause he's gonna have to get up to Stuyvesant now because he's about to turn that corner.
should be okay, because even if he's found there, those
got him.
guards are tranked, so
Yeah.
that shouldn't be a problem for him.
Marcus Stuyvesant won't be a problem anymore.
Decides to
Yeah.
86 the vacuum cleaner rather than turn it off.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't turn off their vacuum that way? I know I do.
I did my apprenticeship in a vacuum cleaner company that made vacuum cleaners that look suspiciously like those, and I would not be putting a bullet in them.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
I know the effort it takes to make one.
Okay, there's a propane flask grab by Kobalt.
Yep.
So,
Hey there. Oh,
all right.
sorry.
Soviet getting frisked here, but we'll be able to get upstairs to Ingram.
Yep. Obviously carrying no illegal items, because otherwise the game will not allow you to get frisked. Which is a change from previous iterations of the game, where it let you hang yourself quite happily.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed, it can. Mr. Ingram has been expecting you.
We've got a bit of role play from Soviet going on. Fair dues. He is 5 minutes and 45 seconds into his run. Kobalt with the one rip so far. 2.5 minutes into his. Both of them have Marcus Stuyvesant down, which was the injected poison in his penthouse staff. Now looking for an explosion accident kill as the assassin on Carl Ingram.
Are we going to see the same ISO strat here from Kobalt? Maybe with prioritizing the wandering guard?
Yeah.
He's going to need to be quick though. That wandering guard's going to head out real shortly.
Is this the dude on the phone here? Or?
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. He's able to knock him out. That was the wrinkle last time, so he should be good now.
Needs to knock out Carly Baby. He's done it.
Okay, meanwhile, Soviets has set up the propane flask on the opposite side of the table, so when he meets with Carl, he can basically just leave and do the trigger the explosion.
Kobalt's probably going to need to take care of that sleeping guard. Because he's obviously going to wake up when the explosion happens. And there are bodies found.
That is true.
Okay.
Explosive kill by Soviets.
Yep.
That was very nicely done. Way nicer way to get that isolation than trying to actually isolate him upstairs.
With a
Basically
micro
walk into
taser
that.
for the detonator, I think, wasn't it?
I believe so, yeah.
Got camera trouble, obviously, but that can be dealt with. Now, where's the easiest? That would be the security console and security room, up the just by the drain pipe that everybody goes up. Few wandering eyeballs there. Got to be a little bit careful, but completely doable.
Yeah, and at this point, you don't want to rip on something simple like this, especially with how well everything else is gone.
Yep, and plus he's not going straight to the exit, is he?
Oh no! Does he not know?
No, he's just realised. Has he?
I don't know.
Is he looking for this guard so he can go in and take out the cameras manually? I mean, he could have gone. He could have left right then. I think he's looking.
A silenced pistol.
He
Why
does.
is he not just taking that shot?
This is interesting.
No, he doesn't have a silenced pistol. Remember, he got.
Oh no, he
going
doesn't.
Up, he
That's
dropped
right.
it. Okay.
Now he
So
needs
this
it.
was so that he could get a silenced pistol. Okay, he knows what he's doing.
This makes much more sense now.
Should have more faith.
Yep.
Good lord.
Yeah. Come on, commentators. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Stop.
Do you even know how to play the game?
Yeah,
Let's go.
bro, do you even know? And Soviet levels the match.
Now he's out.
Okay, we just wait for the admin confirmation, and some people got rich there. Kobalt was 98% to 2.
Yep. There's a quick admin confirmation.
Meme is not messing about.
Yeah, no, I thought that we might see a photo finish. Kobalt had the kill set up. I think he was just heading for the exit at that point to trigger the explosion.
Very nicely done by SovietDubov there. Very nicely done
Very well
indeed.
done.
Okay, the new spin is in. Who takes the decider? Is it Soviet? Is it Kobalt?
Well, what is the decider is my first question.
Well, it's not going to be Colorado, and it's not going to be Santa Fortuna. Colorado was banned by SovietDubov, and Santa Fortuna was banned by Kobalt. You know what the map is.
We want Haven, says the chat.
Let's see what it says in matchups.
Alright, Meme says he knows what the map is, but he doesn't know where the spinny is. Sometimes hit maps will bug out a little bit with the overlay going into the decider map, so hopefully that pops up soon. But if that doesn't, then yeah, we'll just we'll push the spin.
Meme Junkie is typing. Here we go. Berlin, oh you beauty.
Berlin, wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Talking that right. Okay, I love Berlin. I think Berlin is a great map. And I think it's a smashing map.
Especially for a decider.
You took the words right out of my mouth there, Gunther. That's exactly what I was going to say. For a decider, I think it's perfect. I think it's got all the spice you could want just by having the 5 agents. You've got a multitude of ways to do this map. Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I can't think of any kill disguise combos that are overly difficult, but the fact you have to do it 5 times, love it.
So much can go wrong. So much can go wrong.
It can. It can.
That's the best part about when you have a big map as a decider, because big maps mean just longer spins. There's more stuff that can go wrong. You might have to knock out one more body than you expected, and that's gonna, that body might get found, and you can't bring in infinite darts, and absolutely.
Yeah.
For deciders especially, the shorter maps don't really give us kind of that exclamation point we need at the end of a series like this.
Sure. And there have been 2 occasions 2 competitors have had a problem with Florida Man, in the respect that he, if you're really unlucky, will teleport to the top floor for some reason.
Right. Yes.
420 has had that problem. I believe Throaty had it as well. 2 players pretty good at this game, to put it mildly.
I'd say so.
Sorry, 420. I didn't want to bring back. I didn't want to give you PTSD. At least you're not competing this time, so you ain't going to worry about it again, have you? But it's something to bear in mind that Berlin is not without its problems in respect of glitches and things, but
the teleporting NPCs is probably the worst.
It's got to be the worst thing in the world, isn't it? Okay, so Kobalt testing the boundaries of the frisk there. That's not where you need to go.
Which is good. According to the chat, Kobalt is not the most confident in his Berlin play.
Okay, that's reflected in the betting line, as you can see. 3.3k to Soviet and 96 points, or Bruce Bucks, being bet on Kobalt there. Like I say, last round, 98% went for Kobalt. Only 2 went for Soviet. So
lots of faith has left.
Now, if we do get a Florida Man teleportation, please don't blame me. It's not my fault. I just happened to bring up that it's happened. If Florida Man decides this, it's an embarrassment to us all. Yeah, that could be a problem, but should be okay. Kobalt hoping for a Rolf spin, a Rolf strat spin.
Yeah.
It's Ralph.
I've never done the Rolf strat myself when playing Berlin, but I've seen it many times at this point.
Never done it before. I've never done it.
It's always a fun one to watch, but it's so... I never feel like, this makes sense. Like, it always feels like, why would you do this to yourself? This feels awful.
But then look at the advantage it had. I mean, 420 and I were casting the match where Meme debuted the strat, and we were. I think it's fair to say we were going off our nuts.
And it's so influential because you've seen so many players mimic the strat thereafter. But it's also like it's chaos incarnate.
I think it was virtually the next match I cast, which was Goulet versus someone in Berlin. Goulet straight away. He ripped on the first attempt, second attempt, got it, and it was like, wow, here we go. This is the game changer. Kobalt taking a much more aggressive line of getting them all on the stairs, though.
Yeah. I imagine just their surprise seeing the person who just called them down for a meeting, getting them on the stairs and clocking them with
knocking them out. Yeah, it was me, but I was saying Goulet was the first one I saw replicate it. Okay, the spin is in. We have got Loud SMG as the biker. That's nice. We've got a Screwdriver as Rolf. Electrocution as the DJ. Drowning as Club Crew. And Consume Poison as Delivery Guy. Okay, the Rolf strat is on.
Live kills. Yeah, and that's 2 live kills with the Consume Poison and the Drowning.
Yep. And your typical drowning as well. Your typical consumed poison is your biker upstairs, isn't it? The always hungry guy. Mm-hmm. Oh, and congratulations, chat. Chat is out. Chat is out in world
Excellent.
record time. That is amazing. Well done, everybody. Gives yourselves a pat on the back there. You go through to the grand finals for the 17th time in a row. GG's.
I'm
Okay,
impressed.
Kobalt
Sub
starting
one
as
Berlin
DJ.
spin.
And he's got an electronic key hacker in hand. He's looking for the Rolf Strat. Let's see how this goes.
Dubov
So-
starting DJ as well.
Doesn't necessarily mean he's going to go for the Rolf Strat, but worth looking to find out. Oh, red gun there. He got a side KO.
Mirror.
Yeah,
I think that was the mirror that he was seen throwing that at the guy who he knocked unconscious in the mirror.
could well be. But either way, both restarting.
Yeah.
We're going to get a synchronized start here. There's not going to be much in it. Look at that. 2 seconds in it, so now we've got double offbeat in the eardrums. That's always fun.
Yeah. That's the downside of the DJ start. Is it's very apparent with the game audio who started where.
It is. Meme's going to fix the timer, obviously, because it is a decider. There is no, there's no actual limit. Kobalt getting both the knockouts this time, and Soviet not going for the Rolf Strat. Soviet's decided no, that's too much hassle. There's too many opportunities for rips there, or he just doesn't know how to do it.
Yeah, well, and with 2 live kills, I'm wondering if he just doesn't think that it's as viable.
Yeah,
Like maybe he's gonna take care of 2 of the kills before calling the meeting. So we could see it later.
yeah, he could certainly do that.
I know.
He has that option.
Plays out.
I'm assuming you have a plan here, Montgomery.
Now I don't see any
Eliminate the target.
green square on Kobalt's mini-map there, Chris, in answer to your question, where is Kobalt's smuggle?
I need a status update.
Did you already pick it up?
Joe, I'm still on
I'm not sure.
Right there. Just wait.
Now the nearest smuggle point down there is in the underpass, isn't it? Not in the underpass, in the boiler basement.
Let the big boys take care of this.
SovietDubov meanwhile taking care of a delivery guy disguise and the scooter keys so he can deliver a consumed poison or drowning, depending on which one he wants to do. Of course, the other consumed poison you can do is Agent is it Swan with the sleeveless black tee?
I have no idea the names of the people.
I should know by now, and I'm sure I used to know.
Same,
Office.
but I have never learned. My favorite was somebody, I can't remember who, I think. Yeah, I don't remember, but I know that somebody put a handy dandy rhyme somewhere in the Discord.
Really, they made a mnemonic for it.
They made a whole rhyme. It was brilliant. It was so good.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Davenport drinks on a cycle. Thank you, Chris. That's the dude with the cut off black sleeveless tee. There's Davenport right there, who's been knocked out. So that is not a consumed poison that's going to happen.
There's bodies getting found because those doors did not shut. I
They
think since
did
that was
not.
a front KO, it was loud enough. They spun
Someone
around.
turned around. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got a rip from Kobalt there, and a rip from Soviet as well. He's restarted.
Okay. So both players still very much in it. Neither strat has quite paid off yet.
Okay.
But this is what I mean by the raw strat. Like, unless it's something that you have heavily practiced and you kind of know how to do the improvisations that you need to,
Yeah.
it can go right or it can go wrong. But it is your entire strat.
Indeed. Now Soviet there, I think, got ripped with the delivery guy still being kind of out in the open. You've got that one weird dude that walks past, clicking his fingers and dancing. He can rip, yeah. So for the delivery guy, it's generally considered safer to get him over to the bin with a thrown object and box him there. I don't think
Kobalt
he
not
did
liking
that.
something that he saw, so he's doing a restart. I think maybe one of the bodies that was passing out saw another body that got knocked out.
Okay, Dubov going for an electrocution up there by the looks of it. Electrocution as DJ is in the DJ disguise.
I'm right there.
So it could well have been the trying to. Now is it a puddle he's got going on there?
Yeah, by that chair there is a puddle. There's also the plug is right next to it as well that you can set up.
Which is
But there's
handy.
there's a target that does walk through there,
Indeed.
and I believe he actually
That's
sits in that
it
chair
looks
for a
like it's this
time.
guy now, isn't it?
Yeah, so.
Now,
this
did he
might
get
be
an
what he's
NTK
waiting
last time?
on.
We got another rip from Kobalt there. Having a bit of a hassle with the isolation. And he's triggered the phone call, typically.
Yeah, hate it.
Okay,
to see
however,
it.
it's safer that that potential NTK is out of the way.
You may not spot him until it's too late.
Okay then,
Oh,
here we
he's
go,
going
let's
back
see.
into the party.
No, he's not going there.
Yeah. Maybe I'll circle back soon.
Can I
Looks like he's delaying this guy, so he doesn't go back. You know, 47 being that nuisance. Okay, it should be clear now.
Oh, he's popped it and he
Oh,
didn't
no,
kill
he
him.
just missed it.
He missed him.
Oh no.
Oh dear. Okay, well there are other opportunities to electrocute. I mean, there is the plug, he can shoot it, but then
Yeah.
you don't want to be
He
leaving it
needs
there.
he needs
and
to
he
get
needs
him
to turn it
over
on.
There. Yeah. I can't believe he. I'm guessing like is that placed correctly?
I mean,
Is
if
that
the
just
thing is,
outside the puddle?
if you place it, then it's not gonna electrify because you can't place things
Oh.
in a puddle. You can drop into
Chris,
a puddle.
Chris says only walks through it on his way back. Place
Okay.
it, can't place the taser in the puzzle.
Yeah,
Okay.
you have to drop it in there. That's
That
a
is
good way to
good to
test
know.
as well. Like if you overrun a sink, can you electrocute someone there? Yes, you can see a puddle, but if you can place a taser or an EMP in there, then that's not going to electrocute them. As we all found out one day on Haven, when we had to, both players were doing some research and development on the fly. Oh, we got an early rip from Cobalt there, running into an enforcer, so he's going to restart.
Seeing
Everybody,
lots of restarts so far on this decider.
FaZe in the chat, FaZe Tryhard, showing off his new world record on Bangkok on Master. Congratulations, dude. Expect that to be beaten later on today by exactly 1 second by somebody.
Now that this information is public,
Yes.
there's nothing we can do.
You don't get much more public than Roulette Rivals, mate. The biggest Hitman competition in the world. I don't care what anyone says.
As long as we don't accidentally
Okay, so yeah, you can see he's not allowed to place it there. So that does mean it's a good, but he has placed it there. See,
does.
that was a place.
I think that was a drop. Was that a place?
That was a place. So if he's placed it, then that's not going to electrify. It was a drop, was it?
Meme says drop, but I know that he was trying to place, but I think that in the end he dropped.
Okay. Soviet just welcomed somebody in the Discord server. Brilliant. He must have a bot set up for his Discord then.
Let's hope, because otherwise that is incredible multitasking.
Or someone else is playing the game for him. If so, he might want to come back and play it himself because they're struggling with an electrocution and he might want to take over.
Might have the knowledge necessary. Alright, now Chris says that he only walked through that puddle on his way back. That puddle
Yeah.
is electrified now.
And Julian's concerned that he actually missed the puddle with the drop, so interesting times.
Okay. That's that is the electrocution kill
Yep.
in the DJ disguise. So that's one done.
Okay, it looks like
So is that the first kill?
that is the first kill, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
You can see the little red triangle
Learn from it, gentlemen.
on agent number 3. And Soviet now, consume poison o'clock. Did he bring his own consumed poison, or is he going to get the pills from the geezer upstairs? He's chatting in general.
Alright, well Kobalt looks like he's setting up this electrocution kill.
Okay, Danny Soviet, you have an RR match going on right now, lol. And Soviets reply, didn't ask. I'm going to let you know now, Soviet, it may sound like didn't ask in your head, but it comes across as didn't ask. Okay, he brought his own. He brought his own lethal pills. Good to know. In the meantime, though, as well, he's using this opportunity to get you miserable, man. There, Agent Thames.
Stay alert.
It's Thames, not Thames, okay? Oh, DJ kill, look at that.
I appreciate
Oh, yeah.
the roleplay DJ kill.
We got some roleplay, baby.
If for no other reason than just the epic drop, I do appreciate that very much.
Fair
Oh,
play.
no,
Ooh, we got
the
some loud
spin.
combat. He should be okay.
He should still be fine. This is a
Yep,
target.
it's only
as
the
long as nobody saw.
He's got an unconscious witness. He's fine.
Okay, it's just the target. All right, I was very concerned that it was going to be those guards.
Yep.
Seeing him do this stuff, but that was a spin. Like it just spun completely around for no reason.
There was a definite GRB. It is some uneven ground there. You can see it, can't you?
Yeah.
And Soviet now has the second kill with the poison as the delivery guy. That one is done. He is now in the club crew disguise. And he is off to go get his well, he could any of the kills really, but he does have the disguise required for the drowning kill.
That's a second agent down.
Kobalt just has the one kill so far. As epic as it was, he's still got 80% of the spin to do.
He's got so much to do, and he's so far behind at this point.
That's a good point, Chris. Yeah, probably allowed SMG for leaving Thames there.
That makes sense. Maybe loud SMG on exit. We might see.
Mm-hmm. We still got to get the Rolf and Screwdriver as well.
All right. Looks like he's,
Soviet
Soviet is going
has
for
made
a seeker shot.
Yeah. Now, I wasn't aware that you that's not green, though it should be green because he's by the marijuana farm. But I wasn't aware that dude actually went to a bathroom. I thought he just went to puke off the side of the building or in a bin. But I'm gonna defer to Soviet's knowledge. He is in the match and he is playing it.
Whoa, you look rough.
Ooh. Meanwhile, Kobalt dragging a body around next to an open door with somebody investigating it. I think he crowbarred that door open.
Yeah.
So very lucky that she did not spot. Have no idea. The vision cones in Hitman sometimes make no sense to me.
Chris is very concerned about Kobalt's no loud SMG. That he did smuggle it. Meme is insistent he did smuggle it. So I just can't see any
Right.
green on his map though. But then
I mean, wait, no, I see it. If you look on the top left, it's on an upper floor, so it's kind of that
translucent.
transparent.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there it is. You can see it a lot more clearly there. So
Good to know. Yeah, Meme put the timer on by mistake, but of course, yeah, he sees puking over the side of the building.
oh no, okay.
So he's
Well,
not going to be a drown.
He's set up.
He does. I mean,
But
he doesn't have to kill him. He's not compromised
Yeah.
by him. The only person he's compromised by is Thames, who he does have to kill. Who else can you make sick? I mean, you've got any of the dudes on the bottom floor. Montgomery, if you want. Although he does have that, he does have a guy with him. It's the guy that Montgomery speaks to downstairs. Banner, he's already killed with the electric. No, sorry, tell a lie. Kobalt killed Banner with the electrocution, and Kobalt with the drowning kill on Davenport.
all right, that's good.
Nicely done.
That puts him into a better situation, especially with the delay and the drowning kill on Soviet's end.
Indeed,
He's gonna
that
have
puts
to
him
improvise this.
2 kills apiece. He's now getting the delivery guy disguise. Very nicely done. Delivery guy box, scooter key, and obviously you take your titanium crowbar with you because that costs money, dude.
Yeah, no, Diana will ask about it.
She will.
She will not be nice.
She wanted to get a brand name crowbar, but you were like, no.
No.
No. It's
No,
ICA
it has to be
titanium or nothing.
Specially made I can only toss the best, Diana.
Yeah, it just opens the door that much more satisfyingly.
Yeah.
You want one of
I
those
will-
rusty ones that they have in Romania? Get the fuck! I want
That
an
break
ICA.
after a single use, Diana, is that what you want?
So-
Me to be out, stalking a target, and then just broken crowbar. Now what I'm gonna do, Diana? There's another door that's locked. I can't get through that. Yeah, no, and he threatened to walk. It was a whole thing.
Yeah, you got the union involved and everything. Okay, meme getting lots of aggression for the timer here. No,
Pretend
Soviet.
it's not there, guys.
So,
There
Soviet
is still a... Technically, there's a timer when there is no timer. It just counts up.
Yes, and doesn't stop.
Just enjoy the green.
Now that's a TAC SMG. That's not loud.
Is that one not loud? Oh.
Tactical tends to mean. Well, we're gonna find out.
I don't see a silencer on the highlights.
He's gonna have to look in his inventory.
Yeah. I'd like him to
It'll
see.
tell you if he goes the pause button, not the pause button, the options button, rather than pause.
Might be checking hit maps. Oh, and we had a
Notebook.
dribble of a
we
shotgun
go.
on Kobalt.
Oh no, that is loud.
That is loud.
That is
Definitely
loud. Okay, I turned him up
Jump
just for
over
that.
the side.
It's loud. Okay.
Are you there, Agent Rhodes?
He wasn't sure though, was he?
No, not at all. It should be good though.
Yeah, he should be absolutely fine. Obviously, you do second guess yourself when you're playing. Roulette brain and roulette pressure is real.
Jaws of defeat. I would suggest getting it over with.
But chat don't mind because they finished this spin 20 minutes ago before it was even released, and they're just kicking back and watching an armchair quarterbacking.
Yeah, no, they've finished their trilogy run, blindfold runs. So
Yeah. They've done all
Okay,
the
there's
spins
the,
and all the orders in all the ways.
we have the consume poison kill on Kobalt's side of things. So now he's good to swap out of the delivery man disguise. He's got this isolation up here.
Agent Lowenthal, please report. And that makes 3.
What kill are we thinking for this? I'm guessing he's gonna go for loud SMG, but where's he gonna hide the body?
Well, there is a spot in there. Or has he already filled that cupboard up?
He's filled that cupboard, but I think that's why. I think he's planning on doing this kill here, so he went ahead and hit as many bodies as he could.
Now, can he get away with doing a long ranger? So they run to the source of the shot rather than the
Right.
the spot the bullet impacted. Looks like some overpass shenanigans then.
Not a thing. Don't worry.
Shoot him, toss him off the side of the building.
Something doesn't feel right about this.
Okay, Soviet with the lure on Rolf here.
Yep, looks like he's gonna go for his Rolf disguise next.
Yeah, of course, as soon as he takes that disguise, the two guys in there are enforcers. Not surprising, considering they've spent quite a bit of time with Rolf. They know exactly what he looks like, what his body shape is, and about his neck tattoo.
Yes.
But they will bugger off.
Okay.
Smugglers at the overpass. Okay, so
Here comes Kobalt's kill. Let's see if this gets heard.
shoulder swap provided. He's got
We
him.
do have a search.
Oh, and there is a searching, but no gunshot heard.
No gunshot heard.
Rain, are you still there?
Looks like somebody's got his gun up and is looking around, but
Yeah.
4th man down. My
I think
God.
he's
Well,
just
he's got his
gonna
he's got his drowning.
To look each other
He's got his
Yeah.
consumed. He's got his electrocution, and he's got his loud SMG.
Yeah, the only thing he's got left is Rolf with the screwdriver.
And he has a screwdriver. He's just got to go a long way down. Now it looks like he's going for green. He's taking green out. Green is knocked out. Oh no! Oh no! He's got a body found. Hopefully,
but I think
hopefully
that
that
was
is that green that spotted his mate getting knocked out. Of course, he knocked
I
him out.
think
He didn't
so.
sedate him. He knocked out the guard that was stood behind him. So he would have been insta. No problem
Green-
there.
Green spun like right before he knocked him out. So I think he saw that body for a split second before he
Yeah,
lost
sure.
consciousness.
So to exit the level, he can kill a different agent with a screwdriver. That's absolutely fine. But he can go back up and kill Green to get his red guns back to Green, if required. Well, which it is required in this case.
It is.
That's within the rules. He can kill 6 agents just to make his greens go his guns go green again. But I think 6 is the maximum. You're not allowed to kill 7 or 8. You know, just to get your green guns back.
I have to ask: Is that actually the case?
I
Like, you're not allowed to just
do believe that
continuously-
is the
Okay.
case. It has
I
to be
didn't know
last.
that was a rule on Berlin.
There you go, 420. It has to be last too. You have to do all the kill conditions first, then that 6th one to get you back out of the shit has to be the last one.
Okay. Let's see, a corner subdue here for Rolf.
I'm not sure, Chris. I think that was my interpretation of the rules anyway. Yeah. So you don't speed run, then catch the other 5 running. And with all the other problems that would come into that as well. Kobolt's still got cameras up and running, but I don't think he's got any camera trouble. He was green before he went red. He was
Right.
careful there. So he's just gonna nice long run up to the top of the stairs here.
Agent Swan, are you still
Okay,
there?
so he'll have to kill, and it's Thames that's out by the crane.
Thames.
Is that
Operative down.
okay?
Thames,
He'll just
yeah.
have to kill Thames on his exit in order to get back to green guns. There's a screwdriver. There's the toss.
And
Oh, he's
there
back
it
to
is.
green guns.
Green guns again, and
Awesome.
Scooter just down below him. There is a camera, but obviously he's aware of that. He's well aware of the camera.
Yep, he's giving it a wide berth.
Yeah.
Soviet, meanwhile, rips a little while back, and so his run is basically started over.
Yeah. It looks like Kobalt is taking this one, and again going against the going against the betting line. Betting line
Yeah.
this time is 82% for Soviet,
So, Chad, I have a
18% for
question.
Kobalt.
How are you guys so good at these spins, but so bad at predicting who's gonna win it? It seems like those would go together, but I don't know. What do I know? I'm
That's a very good point there, Gunther. Well, yeah, no, you make a very good point. I quite like that. I think we're gonna have to remember that for future use. Beautiful.
I tease. I love you, chat. Well, I mean, excellent runs from both players. That late rip from Soviet really kind of took the wind out of his sails, and
did.
Kobalt managed to kind of carry himself all the way through, which was just, that was the key to actually coming out as a victor in this. So good job to Kobalt being able to come back.
Yeah, let's see what that does to the brackets.
Yeah.
Okay, like we said, that was a losers bracket, console losers bracket round 2 match. And so, unfortunately, Soviet is out of the competition. He will not be taking further part in this. And losers bracket round 3, it's not updated yet, but Lewis Heaney will be facing off against Kobalt. So that's good to see. Look at this bracket. I mean, look at how full it is. How many games have been played already.
Yeah.
Very nice. So in losers bracket round 3, we do have Derek versus Fopper, Taran versus Crudy, Lewis against Kobalt, as we know. And we are waiting on the match of Hippo versus Amin to see who Rocky Horse faces in round 3. Already through to round 4, we've got Crudy. It's the Aleeks, and I like Hitman. Oh, sorry, the Taran and Crudy match has already been played. I cast that the other day. And look at that, up in the semi-finals already is Ducker. Ducker speed running the tournament, let alone the actual matches themselves. You love to see it. You do love to see it. And let's have a look, see what matches we got coming up today. Well, the next one is at 1800 CEST, 5 o'clock my time. And we got a TriCast. Apparently I agreed to a TriCast when I was quite drunk last night. So that's Joe the Baby Grabber versus T Nort and that's on my channel with Currymaker and Chris. And it's, 1 hour later, in 1900 CST, you got Agent SSR versus Mikkelers, Hokkaido and Marrakesh. Damn Chiku is casting that one. And another hour after that, we have Matty Spice versus Chromex, Marrakesh and Bangkok. And Gunther, you will be hosting that one, my friend.
Yes, I will. So do come out for that. It'll be a good double header because the winner of Agent SSR and Mikulers will play the winner of Matty Spice versus Chrome.
Good to know. Good to know. All right. Well, as we always like to pass the love on, there's no one on that I'm following that's actually playing Hitman, apart from obviously the two lads that were playing just then. We got any suggestions in the chat for who to raid? Anybody I know, or shall I just pick someone at random from the whoever's playing Hitman?
I've got no one in my list either. I think that a random Hitman player might be the route to go.
Okay, well, let's go give this lad Arc Drift a visit. And he's not live anymore. He was just now.
Oh my God.
That's about right. Let's have another look on. Let's cancel that raid. Well, this goes well, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. I mean, these early morning / late night streams are just always so smooth.
Oh, mate, it's amazing how we do it, really. Okay. Okay, raid Blaze 5468. Let's go say hello to that young man or woman, whatever they may be. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming in. GG's to chat again on another successful spin thing. So we'll catch you all soon. Gunther, thanks for coming in, pal.
Thank you for having me, Gordy. I appreciate it.
See you all later. Bye.